I got interested in doing henna tattoos. I got inspired by it when it was the period of my wedding. I got married to an Indian man, and in his culture, all brides have to be tattooed. At that point, that was my first henna tattoo. The Indian lady who did it for me, she took about 2 hours, and she did my whole hand, both hands, and I was really inspired by it because in the end of the day she did freehand art on my hands, and then these particular designs were intricate and beautiful and something that I've never seen before. So henna is a plant. It's made by the leaves of a plant. The dry powder that becomes out of the leaves, you can then mix with some oils and some few more ingredients, and then that paste you create from the plant you can use on your skin. It could dye your skin, your hair, and your fingernails. It could also be used for fabrics such as silk, wool, or leather. Henna is not dangerous for you or for your skin, your body. It's actually a completely organic, natural product, so it's actually helpful for your skin, hair, or body. So I started performing henna in November 2016, which is only 5 months ago. But since I started performing henna, I've been really happy. I've been having such a good feedbacks from people, and everybody just can't wait to have one done. You can make really intricate designs. You can pick some of the Indian style designs, which are more like peacock style, mango design, they're called peacock, mango. Other options are using some more modern and innovative designs. They can be decorated anywhere on the skin, so anywhere on your body, and that's the beauty of henna. You can use your creative skills and your imagination to place henna anywhere on your skin and just improvise. The other good thing about henna is that it lasts only around 10 days, so depending where you have the henna done, for example, if it's around the hand, sometimes you wash your hands more often than the rest of your body. That's why probably the henna on the hands will stay for less time than the henna on the back. But in the end of the day, it's something that's not painful, it's something that's completely organic, and you can just have it done at any time of the year. People do prefer having it done in the summers, so they can show off their skin and the beauty of their creative designs. It would be really easy for me to implicate any design you may want to have, even if you show me just a small photo of what you like, if it's a writing or if it's just a picture, even actual real photo landscape. I can just try and do something, use my creativity to make the design you're after. So I can do literally anything. If I was to choose to make henna on body, I can also do the same designs on paper, and using not henna cone, but I can use acrylic cone at any color, or I can use, there is also a white henna, which is more or less a glue for body glue, and it could last for quite long time, maybe a day or two. It's not, of course, it's not pigmenting your skin the way henna does, but still it's beautiful for occasions such as weddings, birthday parties. That's why I sometimes perform henna on birthday parties for children or even grown-ups. Sometimes you can use white henna or glitter henna on your body. Again, this is something like glue. It doesn't pigment your skin, but it's wonderful for occasions such as birthday parties, weddings, white weddings. Normally, Indian people, Indian brides have 2 days before their wedding or a couple of days before their wedding have their henna party occasion, which is the woman brings all of her friends, and they have a night that is full of exciting designs on the hands and music and dance and clothing, of course. I like henna on special occasions because it somehow brings people together. While the actual process of making henna is done, people can talk about so many common things that on a daily basis they have no time to talk about, and that's why it's so good to have your friends around and do activity that involves everyone. And then of course henna stays for around 10 days, so they can have this beautiful memory on their hand for another 10 days, which I personally think that this is some sort of therapy for every individual, and that's why mainly children and females prefer having henna, because it can bring out some beauty out of them, maybe beautiful parts out of their body or beauty. So far I prefer making henna on hands, just because my hand can be more steady while doing it, and this way sometimes you do shake if your hand is not supported. For example, if I'm doing a back or a leg, I need to find a special position to place myself. But henna design can take between 5 and 30 minutes, unless it's for a bride where all her hands have to be covered. As well their feet. I don't know if I mentioned, but the decoration of the feet is just as well important as the hands on an Indian wedding. And the reason why the henna is done 2 days before the wedding is so that the bride is ready with her permanent color on the hands for her wedding. It takes up to 48 hours for the color to come up, and every skin pigments in a different way, so I can't really tell how long it will last exactly for, or how long it will, or how the color would appear on the skin. But everybody should try and have their own done first. I'm looking to take a henna class in the next couple of weeks from an Indian lady who's been doing this for probably 20 years, and she's got all the experience in order to teach me the best way of how to do henna. I do believe that people should explore more in their lives and should never stop, always expand your knowledge and try and learn more things about different cultures. And the best way for me, I believe, to learn is from the Indian culture and the Indian people, just because it's such an old tradition. Another thing I'm looking into is henna on paper. I'm pretty sure you've seen the therapeutic books that are so well sold in the shops, and I believe that people have too much stress nowadays, and they spend so many hours on computers or just sitting down and not really paying attention to their body and soul. And maybe in the future, after I take henna, definitely profession this henna art, I would like to maybe start my own coloring books, create my own designs. I'm really interested of mandala. I've graduated with art. I did do ceramics, and I continued painting. I had a couple of exhibitions for the past few years. However, I find that I have a skill with people skill, so I do believe that I bring some happiness in people's lives by spending these 15-20 minutes together and creating something beautiful on their body. I do love interacting with other people, so I believe that I should spend more time creating art with others than on my own in the studio, making my own paintings. Even though I appreciate the respect that people pay to me on an exhibition day, but still I feel like I bring more happiness into people's lives by joining their party or just meeting them face to face. I do think it helps in a different level, or it helps in different levels.